All right, game two. Bruins up by one. This is a best of five, and it's back in New York here for the second game of the series. New York took a thrashing in the first game. 8-3 was the final score. John Busick had 4 points in the game. And a couple little things, I guess, before I get going with it. Just try to do a little like a pregame show. Bobby Orr, it's going to be Elmer Vosco and Bob on the top two. Bobby Orr will play in the game, but he will play a little less. He is a -1 for this game as a result of an injury from the last game. So he's going to be playing a little compromised in this game, not quite his 100% full self. Larry Kahan, he's okay, he's good to go, but he is going to slot in as the number 5 defenseman because the Rangers got Leo Boyven back. He'd missed a little time. Same with Camille Henry. He had also missed a little time. He's back, slotting in on the second line for the Rangers, where Gilles Tremblay is up to line 1, and as a result, Bob Pulford has stepped back to line 3. Anyway, this is geeky, mindless self-indulgence that is the 68 Eternal Six redrafted. There's only about a third of each roster that would have been on the team originally from 67 on forward. And now that I have a few more magnets to help reinforce things here, I think it's time to get this show on the road without further ado. It's going to be a 2-9 here off the opening faceoff. Another thing, too, is I want to get this done before it gets too late. So it's going to be visitor left wing here. John Busick winning it off the opening draw. Let's see, 24 seconds in here. New York going best on best here. They've elected to with this matchup here, I guess, for the opening. We'll see how things transpire. Anyway, with the 5-9 here for Busick, 24 seconds in, is going to be a 7, double checking. That's going to be, first shot equal to or greater than. Busick with a 2-5. Here we go again. Over to Glenn Hall, we go 5-3. Glenn Hall insisted that he wanted to get the start in this game, and history repeats itself here. In the opening minute, Busick has scored for Boston. Holy smoke. John Busick, he has 4 goals now. This is and it's funny, part of the game too, I was thinking that I get a lot of 2-goal games, and I don't know about anybody else, but I get a lot of 2-goal games in tabletop hockey, but not hat tricks relative to 2-goal games. I feel like it's a little different than it would be in real life. And I think what it is that there isn't a mechanism, at least not in any game that I know of, where I don't think there is. When a player gets really hot, like after a player scores 2 goals, not that I do this, but you should almost add like a plus, I think, to the player and make it more likely that he or she will get the 3rd goal in the game. So Busick, he just happened to get the hat trick last game, and he's got his 4th goal here in the series in the playoffs here. Does Busick. The exact time of this goal, let's see, 2-9. Let me see. It was 11 seconds for Bobby Orr last time. 9 seconds for John Busick. Apropos there, number 9, the Chiefs scoring just 9 seconds in. And let's see here, 1-7. 1-7 is going to be just 1 assist on the goal. So Busick there right off the face-off. 6-10 tells us it's going to be the second lowest, which in this case will be Bob Bond. So draw was 1. There was puck change hands a couple of times in the neutral zone, and Bond eventually managed to get it to Busick for the goal. So I think what I'm going to do, though, the Rangers, now they're not going to change Glenn Hall. Again, Glenn Hall, one other thing that I thought to do and could have done before the game but didn't is Hall's numbers relative to Jackman's. Jackman had like a 460 some goals against average and a really low save percentage. Hall really came in and carried the Rangers to the playoffs. They have to dance with who brought them there. Anyway, it's going to be a 2. I did see that was a 2-5 before my thumb nudged it there. So it's going to be right defenseman home here, and New York's going to go to their 3rd line now. Boston's going to stay put here. So to 48 seconds now with a 1-8 here for Jim Nelson, and a 6 double check here. That's going to be a shot on goal there for Jim Nelson. New York there with the 3-5. Nelson with the initial shot. We look to Favell with the 2-7, and that will be kicked back to Harry Howell. So the Rangers able to keep it in. 1-11 for Harry Howell, and the H4 don't think so. No, that's going to go to Phil Esposito here, and actually we're at 11 or a minute 36 rather. So it's going to be a 6-6 here for Esposito, which would be a shot automatically. Home away doesn't matter. 6-8 still getting warmed up to Glenn Hall. We go 4-11. Maybe a little bit of mock applause razzing at MSG. So right defenseman here, Jim Nelson now to the 2-minute mark. And that is a 4-6 there for Nelson. So 4-6, D6. No, that's going to go to, let's see here, left wing John Busick. So public enemy number 1 in New York. And I'm a bit more tired than I was yesterday when I was doing these, but what can you do? This is what I want to do. I want to get it done. I just watched Calgary Edmonton, and I'm now in the mood to play. So Busick here to the 224, and it's a 2-7 there for John Busick. So that is going to be actually double checking here the pass bonuses on the second line. They don't have it, so the puck's just going to be tries to hand it off to Cullen, but Goyette winds up with it here. So 248 now in Goyette with the 4-3, and that is P1. I don't think so, not against Boston. That goes to the aforementioned Cullen here at 312, 4-4 this time, and that's going to be a shot for Cullen. Cullen here with a 4-9, so see a bit of a range-finding jab of a shot there. Glenn Hall, that's going to actually bounce back to Cullen here at 336, 111 this time. Cullen with the P3. I don't think New York can knock that down. That's going to go to John McKenzie here at the 4-minute mark. McKenzie with a 6-7. And that's a shot with a possible rebound. McKenzie's initial here, 4-4. I have to keep that red for. That goes back to Ted Green. Rangers try to clear here with a 3-8 on a 7. And that just stays a 7, so the puck's going to go to left wing here, Camille Henry, and we'll get another change in. And I guess Boston will put the Sanderson line out there now. So Camille Henry here to 424, and that's a 4-7 for Henry. That goes shot with a possible rebound, actually. Henry here, 3-8 with the initial. He's got range. He just doesn't get so many shots. Let's see here. So that, again, possible rebound, though. Yes, that's going to bounce back to Jim Nelson. And Bruins trying to clear here with a 4-9. This could be close, actually. So 4-9. Oh, but on a 9. 4-9 on a 9. And that's going to be knocked back to an 8. Just barely 6. So thanks to Bob Bond there, left defenseman. Elmer Vosco here with it at 424. And I guess the only unchanged, I'm going to go back to the top line here. New York trying to get a favorable matchup. Don't know against the likes of Sanderson if it will be. It's going to be a 5-6 here for Vosco. And that's a play stoppage. Face off 4-3. It goes to right wing. Rattel doesn't cancel because Sanderson has that bonus too. So 5-4 here for Westfall at 512. And pass bonus to 2. They should be able to. Westfall, he gets it across to Dillabow here at 536. Dillabow with the 5-5. And that's going to be, he's going to split and fire here with a 3-8. Glenn Hall here now with a 2-11. That's going to go to the aforementioned Westfall at 6 minutes now, 3-5. And that is going to be, he's not at home, so the puck's punted. It goes to Rod Gilbert, and they're just going to head off in a change here. I think we'll get the 7-8-9 line back out there now with the second defense pairing. Howell as well will head off, and Gilbert's just going to shuffle and shimmy back and forth. And 6:24 here now. I'm going to keep them out there, actually. I double shift, especially if it's a top line, I'll double shift them on occasion. So it's going to be a 2-8 here for Rod Gilbert. And, of course, now that I've said that, Gilbert. So let's see. And, of course, the Bash brothers just took to the ice. All right. Gilbert is hurt. So a 2-6. A 2-6. Sorry, but a 4-6 is where I look. So Gilbert's actually a -3. So the Rangers down a goal, and more significantly now they're down Rod Gilbert. I think they're going to put their third line out there now. There's been a play stoppage here, 6:24 in roughly. I made 2 changes to the lineup. Floyd Smith will slot in a line 2, and Wayne Connolly will be bumped back up to line 1, where he was when Gilbert was injured earlier in the season. Gilbert just came back for week 10. Anyway, let's have a face-off here between Kurtenbach and Phil Esposito. It's going to be a 2-9. That goes to visitor left wing, so John Busick here with it. Here at 6:48 with a 1-7. And Busick shot with a possible rebound. The initial shot is a 2-3. Is it blocked? Yes, it is. That's going to go to Leo Boivin here at 7:12 here with a 2-6 for Boivin 3. That's going to be turned over to right defenseman there, Ted Green here at 7:36, 5:11 for Green, H5. No go. Goes to Harper here, 8 minutes in now, and 4-5 for Terry Harper, which will be a play stoppage. So another change. And I guess for the Rangers, again, we'll give this line another go now. Rattel with Connolly. Again, New York already in the position where they need a goal. To put the Cullen, Hickey, McKenzie line out there for the Bruins. So face-off 6-8 this time, and that is visitor left wing here. Bill Hickey, 8:24, 3-3. And that's H7, so to 5 left wing, Gilles Tremblay, 8:48. And 3-8 here for Gilles Tremblay, 3-8 D6, no dice. That goes to left wing here, Hickey again at 9:12. 6-2 this time for Hickey in the D7. That's going to be good for a shot for him. 2-8, 2-8-2, and his range is 2-8-1. So Hall there by the skin of his teeth. That's going to be a 6-9. It's going to go to left wing, or left defenseman rather, Harry Howell at 9:36. Howell here with a 4-11. And penalty of home, which he is. So taking exception to something there is Harry Howell. But let's see. It's going to be an even 7, so Howell's not going alone. We got Is that a misconduct roll? I usually normally go to the. I was ready to look to retaliation. I just happened to notice after the fact there the 1-4 and the 1-5. So the Rangers are going to catch a break for me. It's going to be the high minor here on Boston. And 4-7, so it wasn't delayed anyway. The high minor on Boston right now is John McKenzie, right? So Howell and McKenzie each for a pair. But in being transparent, although you can't really see the dice too well there, I don't want to zoom out any further though. Maybe okay, sure, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. You still can't really see the dice all that well. Anyway, in being transparent, I'm gonna do a misconduct roll. You can take my word for it. So 110, that's gonna be just out of the range. Oh my goodness! And 1-4. Look at this. It looks like Harry. I mean, I looked at McKenzie first when I rolled the 110. I guess there's no exact rhyme or reason for it. There probably is in the book, but I don't know. Harry Howell, I just feel like it's meant to be. So Howell's going for 2 and 10. McKenzie will sit for a pair. And so probably what I'm going to do now, just so I don't forget and start icing Harry Howell again, is just replace him with Gahan. Howell there for a 2 + 10. 2 minutes. I'm going to give him a 10-minute misconduct. So Howell's basically, his period's basically done, at least. And Larry Gahan will have to come out and join Jim Nelson, which they've actually played together for what it's worth. So, they have experience together on paper. Anyway, so it's a coincidental. I'm just going to play 5 and 5 because it's what I do to keep it simple. It's going to be a 4-9. That will go to left defenseman visitor here, and I'm going to change in 24 seconds anyway, probably. It's going to be a 2-7 there for Elmer Bosco. And 2-7 Bosco's headed to the box now. So let's see over there to keep Howell company. And I guess I got to, so no delay there, 5-5, and no misconduct. So Bosco now for a pair. So Boston will have Dillabow, Westfall, Van Imp, and Ted Green killing, and New York's going to go with Boivin, their second line, and probably put Sutherland on the point, actually, is what I'll do. Maybe Smith drops back to the point. Anyway, we'll see. We'll start rolling. 1-5, we'll see what happens here. So it's going to be visitor center. I'm just going to give it to home center. Can't be bothered with that rule and the re-rolling. It's going to be a 2-7 for Goyette. Shot with a possible rebound. Goyette here with a 6-7 4. That's going to go to... now, of course, now I have to try to figure it out. So Floyd Smith, sure, why not? Let me see if the Bruins can clear in an 8. Yes, they can. That's to 6. That goes to center vacant. So Smith here to 10:48. And Smith here 1-3. 1-3 for Smith. And not greater than the intimidation bars. That's going to go to right defense in there. Ted Green tried to eat 24 seconds at least. 6-9 for Green. And 5. That should be... That is going to be taken away, actually. It's going to be sent to Camille Henry here at 11:36. And 36 here with a 3-3 Henry. 3-3, that's going to be a play stoppage, actually. Or yes, it's going to be a play stoppage. So I was looking for a second there. I thought the Rangers shorthanded interception, but they're on the power play. So Howell and McKenzie are up, but Bosco is still in 24 more seconds. Might as well leave on who I have on. It's going to be a 5-9. That goes to Westfall there. Dillabaugh wins the draw. So 12 minutes here, 1:10, final kill. And 8-6, that's going to be turned over, but they will be out of time here. Phil Goyette, maybe he'll roll and change. And so 24, and in the meantime, the Rangers defense will come out. And sure, I'll let Bosco leave, whatever. And let's go back to 7-8-9 here, and Goyette here, 24 seconds. So 6-7, I guess that'd be his roll. And pass bonus 5, they don't have. That's going to go to right defense and Bob Bond. So I think, again, New York needs a goal. Let's try this trio. 12:48 here. It's going to be a 3-7 for Bond. And that's going to be shot with a possible rebound for Bond. The initial there, 2-8, not quite in range. Got to re-roll the red. And that's just another 6. Sorry, it was a bit sloppy. It'll bounce back to Phil Esposito. Phil Esposito, 1-7 on the clear, however. So lucky clear. That's going to go to Tremblay here at 13-12 with a 5-6. And 5-6 for Tremblay will equate to another shot here back the other way for the Rangers. 3-8 not in range to Doug Favell. We look here 5-4. And Favell, that actually Tremblay will maintain that here at 13:36 with the 3-6. And that is, oh, goodness. All right. Well, at least in Tremblay's case, he's only injured if he rolls a 1 or a 2. Let's see, play stoppage. And Tremblay is hurt. Fantastic. Okay, they only have 1 intimidation bar out here at this point, though. So the Bruins already adding injury to insult a little early. Tremblay at -1. He'll try to skate it off. We're going to have a 1-6. That goes to left wing Tremblay, actually, to speak of him. So it's going to be a 4-4 here. And that is... He's got like 2 injuries, 3, 6, and 4, 4. He's got like probably two injury spots on his entire card. I managed to roll them both back to back. Like Harry Howell, Trombley is just screwed here at MSG. So I guess re-roll. See if he can be injured twice. Okay, so this one's higher than 2, so he's not injured on this play, but probably it come high time for him to leave the ice, and it's a play stoppage anyway. So let's go to 2 of the Rangers' third line here. They're getting sick of being roughed around by these Bruins, and we'll go to Boston's second line and switch the D. And away we go with it. So it's going to be a 4-2 there. That goes to left defenseman looking for the cancels. There are none. 14-24. Van Imp 4-6. And that's going to be a penalty. I was saying that during the Toronto-Detroit game, actually, about Boston and penalties and 6s. Van Imp could be misconducted as well. It's going to be a 3-5. So that is an odd 5. That's another coincidental here. So he's taking somebody with him. And I did see that was the 3-6. So looking to the coincidental is going to be the second highest minor. And there is no misconduct here. But the minor for the Rangers, the second highest in the ice right now, is Kurtenbach, actually, unsurprisingly, perhaps. So Kurtenbach has a misconduct. Holy smoke. So there's been retaliation, some rare misconduct rolls. The Rangers are moaning and groaning, I guess, to put it politely, about the officiating. And, sorry, and Van Imp's going to the box. So I'm going to keep it simple. Roll on Orr's card, exclude Cullen. Boyven will play. And that's right, Hadfield didn't dress for this game, so I only dressed 11 forwards. I don't even know who they're going to play with on the point. I guess I'll go to Connolly, should it... we'll do that. So face-off here, it's... oh, wait. That's right. No, we're playing 5-5. What am I about to... All right. Okay, 2-4, so that's going to, I play 5-5 in the interest of keeping it simple, which ironically it hasn't, so it's going to be a 5-10 here, but I'll roll on Orr's card should it go to Van Imp, and the defense actually, Orr's one higher, but he clears at one less. So McKenzie, though, that was probably McKenzie's roll here with a 5-10, and that is going to be turned over to 4 left defensemen there. Leo Boyven here, 15-12, and Boyven here with a 2-11, and D4, no, that won't get through. That's going to go 2-5 left defenseman, so the aforementioned Orr here at 15-36 with a 2-9, 4 Orr with a 2-9, and now is Orr okay because he's already been banged up in this series. So it's funny, again, coincidentally, I'm finding all the injury rolls. Let's see. New York has one who can intimidate. Or just gets away, narrowly escapes injury there. Okay, I just don't want to see too many guys injured. There's no partisanship here, but there will be a play stoppage. Let's have a face-off. Orr's good to go. Right wing here, it's going to be McKenzie again this time here to the 16-minute mark. Now McKenzie here with the 3-12. And that's home eight, so that's going to be bobbled and coughed up and handed over to a Floyd Smith at some point as well. However, inadvertently, let's go to, we'll get the 7-8-9 back out there, I guess, the 16-minute mark. And I would start changing everybody. And Floyd Smith here, one more roll to 16-24 here with a 4-9 for Smith, 4-9-7, double checking here. And that's going to be a shot for Smith with the 4-7, not in range, with a 1-6, which is more like what Smith needed, and Favell knows that he'll hold on to it. So, let's go to the Sutherland. Sutherland's going to figure into the top 9 now. Let's get him out there for the draw. So 6-7 here on that draw. It's visitor left defenseman Bosco out of the Boston end here with a 3-11 and 5. Double checking here for Vosco. No, that's going to Leon Rushford here at 17-12, 6-9. For Rushford here, 6-9. And 11, that's a shot for Rushford. Rushford, 4-9 on his shot to Favell with the 6-3. Favell back to Jim Nelson here, 17-36. 3-12 for Jim Nelson, 8-7. Double checking, that's going to be a shot for Nelson. Nelson 4-5. What's with all the 4s and the shots against Favell? Favell here with the 3-6 will hold. And you know what? It's 2 minutes and 24 seconds. I'm going to put New York's top line out there, and I'm going to put Boston's third line on, and this is maybe how we will settle the period. Boston will throw the Bash brothers out there, and we'll counter with Boyven and Harper there for New York as well, so they can punch back a little bit. It's going to be a 1-8 here. That will go to left defenseman Ed Van Imp here at the 18-minute mark. Van Imp, who finished top 20 in scoring thanks to a shortened season and a lot of assists. The PF3, that pass will get through. It's up to Bob Dillabow here at 18-24. That's outside of the tray, but whatever. What's etiquette when you're playing with limited time? 2-4 there for Dillabow. And that's going to be a shot actually for Dillabau. Watch that be a goal. No, it's not in range. So to Hall, we look. Feels like it's been a while for Boston in their shots. That was mini man-made tower there. It's going to be a 2-8 for Glenn Hall, and that goes to right wing at Westfall here, 48-17. And Westfall here, they don't have a pass bonus of 4. So 2-4 left defenseman Boyven. Final minute of play in the first 5-6 here for Leo Boyven. And 5. I don't think that's going to get through either. It's just a mutually sloppy turnover filled play here at 1936. 3-3 here, Dillabau 9. That will be a shot, however. Dillabau here, the 2-5-1, and that's exactly what he needs. Just what the doctor ordered there from him for Dillabau 1-5. Glenn Hall with a huge stop. That's just what the doctor ordered. New York for the Rangers. Anyway, it's going to be a 6-6 for Boyven there at the buzzer, and that's just handed over. So 1-0 here after 1 period of play. Okay, second period, Harry will replace Larry in the top D pair there. And what else? No, I guess basically about it. New York's third line will come out to play Boston's first. And we'll clean the clock and get ready. So, initial draw, I think 6-6 was the final roll of period 1. 5-9 here in this opening draw. It's going to go to Ken Hodge here, 24 seconds in. Watch Boston score again early. It's going to be a 3-5 here for Hodge. 3-5 looks to pass, and he's actually able to complete the pass there. Yes, no intimidation from New York. So back to Elmer Vosco here, 48 seconds in now. And Vosco here with a 3-9, 48 seconds in. Is he okay is the question. And since no one can intimidate in New York, the answer is yes. Play stoppage. 5-10 here in the follow-up is going to right defenseman home there, Jim Nilsson. And 1-12 there for Jim Nilsson here with a 3-7. And that is going to be a shot with a possible rebound. Nilsson with the initial shot, the 6-5 and the 6. Re-rolling the red to a 1. That goes back to Nilsson himself here. Bruins try to clear. 5-7. Don't think they can, though. They do have a 9, so I got to double check here. 5-7. And someone can screen, so it's going to be a follow-up shot there for Nilsson here to minute 12 with a, yeah, it's not a great shot, though. To Favell, we look here with a 5-11, and that goes to Harry House. The Rangers get a bit of pressure, at least time in Boston's end. 4-10 now, 4-10. And that is PF1. That's going to be taken away. Throw shot on goal back the other way for Phil Esposito. Phil Esposito with the 1-7. Here we go again to Glenn Hall. We look here with a 5-7 this time. Glenn Hall with a 5-7. Huge save in Phil Esposito. Okay, so Hall has stopped more than his share. He's really trying to keep New York in it. We're going to get a 3-5 in that face-off. That's going to go to left defenseman Harry Howell here. We're 2 minutes into period 2 now with the 3-3, and that's going to be a shot for Howell. Shot for Howell, 6-6, an awful one at that. 2-7 for Doug Favell, but it will bounce back to Howell, so it's going to be a change here. Let's get Boston put their second line on. Maybe, yeah, New York's going to try to get a favorable matchup there and put their the Rattel Connolly. It's not the gag line because it's Trombley and Connolly, but Howell here at 224 with the 6-9 for him. And Howell 69 is a pass. That's going to be taken away, though, broken up. And on to the stick blade of Ed Van Imp here. 48 now for Van Imp with a 4-4. And that is PF3. No, that's going to be a pass up to Bill Hickey at 312 with the 5-10 for Bill Hickey. And 5-10 for Hickey is a P3. He'll be able to complete the pass. He gets it to Ray Cullen. Boston taking their time here. 336. Cullen 5-3. 8-7. So they took a little too much of it now. On to Harper. Harper here. 6-7 Harper. Harper shoots with a 1-8, and there's a rebound possibly, but let's roll for Favell first. Favell here with a 5-8, and Favell makes a huge save, but because of the rebound, that goes back to Rattel. And Boston trying to clear, they're unable to, so Rattel with the follow-up here. 4 minutes in, Rattel 3-8, a little out of his range, and to Favell, we look here with a 1-4. Favell's going to hold on and try to get them out of danger here. That was 4:24 as well, so... Anyway, face-off here in Boston's end, it is a 5-9, and that goes to right wing for Boston. John McKenzie, 4:48, 6:11, and P5. McKenzie, he'll send it across to Bill Hickey here, 5:12. Hickey, 3-5, and 3-5 and 6, double checking. Shot for Hickey. Hickey here, 4-9 on the shot. That'll be handled by Hall easily enough. One of his easier ones that he's seen so far this game. 5:36, 5-4 for Ted Green, which... that's going to be mishandled. Wayne Connolly here with it at 6 minutes with the 6-6. And for Connolly, D7, double checking. Shot for Connolly. Connolly with a 1-3, but the 6, it's going to be blocked. And to Van Imp it goes. That was a shot in range. So I think we're going to make a change now. I'm setting the dice down and not rolling them. New York will get their second line out there. Boston, their third, switch the D and roll for Van Imp here to 624. 3-7 for Van Imp. I might start rolling on Curtain Box card soon as well. Throw Sutherland when you need a goal, right? Curtain Box actually has produced offensively, though, for the Rangers. And anyway, 3-7 for Van Imp. Don't take a penalty. PF1, he'll send the pass to Ed Westfall because no forecheckers there. And that was 624. So to 48 now we go for Westfall here, 5-10. And that is D5 to 6. Left wing, Camille Henry, 7-12. Henry, 5-12. And that's a play stoppage for Camille the Eel. So 6-8 now. That is left wing here, Bob Dillabaugh. Dillabaugh here at 736 with a 5-4. And D5, he can't split at that. So 5, right defenseman there, Nilsson. That's taken away. He's knocked off it. And Dillabaugh is rather 2-8 there for Jim Nilsson. Pass automatically. That pass gets to Camille Henry here at 8 minutes, but tired and in need of a change. Let's go back to 7-8-9 for Boston. And New York maybe will try to, I guess, get their third line out there against this one. So 8-24 for Henry, though. Henry 2-6 and 2-6 for Henry. That's going to Phil Esposito. So, yeah, it's Paulford, Sutherland. Yeah, I'm going to have to look the curtain block here, I think. So it's going to be 48 there for Esposito, 2-11 for Esposito, 7. And again, so Kurtenbach, and I just automatically take one from the, so 4, 7, 8, 9, -2 and 7. So that's going to be a shot either way, though. Still not quite good enough. Esposito with a shot on goal, 3-9, not in range. To Glenn Hall, we go here with a 1-11, and that's going to Boston's left defenseman, Ed Van Imp. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so 9-12 here now. 2-4 for Van Imp, 2-4 P2 pass. That's actually, no, they can't. So it's only Harper who can intimidate. So up to left wing, John Busick, 9:36 here, 5-4 for Busick and P2. So again, we know that'll be a pass. So Busick and Van Imp playing catch with it here. And it's going to be another 5-4. Sorry for the sloppy roll. It's a PF2. That will be intercepted. That's going to be a shot on goal for Bob Paulford at 10 minutes, 5-7, no good. 2 Favell, we look here with the 5-4, another dang 5-4, and that's going to go back to Paulford. And let's see here. So change the defense, and for the Bruins, I guess, maybe you just go 1-2-3, 1-2-3 for the time being. Paulford here, 2-10-24, just over halfway through regulation, just a 1-goal game so far. 4-7 here, shot with a rebound. With a 1-7 there for Paulford, the initial shot. 1-7, the initial shot, and the red roll was a 1. I don't need to re-roll that. 2-6 on Doug Favell's card, and he's made another outstanding save. That gets to Ray Cullen. So Paulford's stick is in smithereens, and he heads off. Let's see again. The Rangers need it. Let's try to get line 1 out against Boston's line 2. And Cullen here to 10:48 though with the 5-5 here for Cullen. That is a D9. That's a shot. Cullen with the 2-8. Is that in his range? Just out of it. So to Hall, we look here, 6-7 for Hall. Is that a rebound given up? The answer is yes to John McKenzie. Can the Rangers clear? 4-6. Looking to clear on a 7. It's still a 7. They do it. The answer is yes again, though just barely. To left wing, Jill Tremblay here. Got to remember -1 for him. It's a 4-7 for Tremblay. And shot with a rebound. It won't matter. Tremblay, the initial shot, those 6-10 fans on it. 4 bounces back to Wayne Connolly. Looking to clear in a 9 here with a 5-11. I don't think they can do it. No, they can't. So Connolly with the follow-up here in a 5-7, a similarly awful shot to Favell, 2-7. Back to left defenseman Harry Howell. Here at 11:36, Howell here with a 5-7 for him. And PF3, yeah, that's going to be intercepted. Shot on goal for Ray Cullen back the other way. Cullen 3-10 this time to Hall. We look 4-6, and Hall will freeze. I feel like I've lagged at 24 seconds at some point, but I don't want to be unfair to New York. Should change lines, so let's go with New York second. If it's within 24 seconds either way, I might do it sometimes. So it's not always exactly robotically 2-minute shifts. So we'll do this matchup. I think we've done it a time or 3 already. It's going to be 3-9 here, and that's going to visitor right wing +2 to Ed Westfall's numbers. It's 3-10 here for Westfall, and 3-10 is a P3. He's going to send it across to Dillabaugh. They hold the zone at 12:24, and that's another 3-10. Let's see here, P2. So Dillabaugh with the 6. Cross for Sanderson here, 12:48. Sanderson 6-3, and the 8 double checking here. That's going to be a shot for Sanderson, 4-6. Glenn Hall here with a 2-10, and that's going to actually remain with Sanderson here now to 13-12, and that's a 3-8 this time for Sanderson. So pass automatically 5. Sanderson self-pass, catches it, gets it back, 13-36 here with a 6-8. And shot automatically for Derek Sanderson here with a 4-7, single-handedly irritating the entire Rangers lineup on ice. 6-4 for Hall, and he will get it to his own left wing, Camille Henry, but they're kind of out of time and out of gas in this shift. 2-8 for Henry, and the 3, it indicates it. So to center Sanderson once again, and he's grinning and awaiting the change. Let's go to New York's third line, I guess, again, maybe Sutherland this time. Sanderson here at 14-24, 1-2 this time with the 8. He'll shoot and head off with a 1-10 before he heads off. So to Glenn Hall, we look here with the 2-11, and Derek Sanderson, much like in Game 1 here, he has made this a 2-0 game for Boston. Not going to ham it up in the goal call, but there you have it, Sanderson heading off the ice, so probably line 1 will figure into some of the assists. I was getting ready to ice the 7, 8, 9. So let's see here. 5, 6, we'll get the time of that goal, I guess, first of all. And so for the 5, 6, we're looking to 19 seconds. So here at 14-19 and 1, 5, we have 2 assists, 3, 9. Sanderson from Bond and even Dillabow. No, it goes to Westfall. Sanderson from Bond and Westfall at 14-19. Face off at center ice. We have a 6-7 this time. That goes to John Busick here, 14-48, 3-8. And he's not at home. 2-4 center. Bill Sutherland here, 15-12, 5-3. Sutherland, that should be a shot for him. It is. Sutherland here, 5-9. He's got good range, but that isn't in it. So Doug Favell here with a 4-4. And right defenseman on Boston. That's the Bob Bond here, 15-36 Bond. 2-6 for him. And that's a play stoppage. See one more, I guess. Again, arbitrarily, I go back and forth on it. That's home right defenseman Jim Nilsson to 16 minutes here with the 2-9 for Nilsson. We have a 6, double checking. And that'll be a shot for Jim Nelson, 2-8, not quite in his range. And to Favell here with a 4-9. Favell hasn't given up a rebound yet this game, and he's not going to here. That's going to go to Ken Hodge. But we'll say Hodge is close to Favell. That's going to permit a change from everybody. I think the Rangers got to get their top line out there. And Hodge here at 16-24 here with a 4-10. That goes 4-10 here, pass automatically. So he'll send it to Ray Cullen here, who will take to the ice. And so Cullen here, 16-48. Boston second line doing good so far against New York's first, but Cullen has handed it over. That's going to go to Terry Harper here, 17-12. Harper 2-4 PF1. Intercepted shot back the other way for Ed Van Imp, 6-5. Not a good one. To Glenn Hall, we look here, 3-7. And that is right defenseman. So Ted Green here. Boston will maintain the zone here. It's a 6-5 for Ted Green. And the 4, I don't think that he can do anything with that. That's to 1 left defenseman Boyven here at the 18-minute mark. Here with a 5-7 Leo Boyven. And shot with a possible rebound for Boyven. So the shot here, 3-7, no good. 4, that gets back to Wayne Connolly here. They're looking to clear on an 8. Or Boston, and 5-8 there for that matter. I don't think so. 5-8 on an 8. No, so Connolly with the follow-up. He had this situation earlier. He has a 1-5. He does it better this time. To Doug Favell, we look here at the 18-minute mark. Favell here with a 2-9. And he's done it again. Favell has made another huge save here at MSG. That's going to go to Bill Hickey. The few Boston fans in attendance are applauding that. And did I just change already? I feel anyway. I'm going to go with the top defense units here for the final couple of minutes of the period. And Hickey will send it at 18-24. I think New York, though, they're not getting much here with line 1, so they'll end with line 2 in period 2 here. And Hickey here at 18-24, that roll is a 5-7, so that's narrowly avoiding a penalty, but they don't have a pass bonus of 5. Camille Henry has possession now. And maybe Boston, they're just going to try to protect their lead here. Henry at 18-48 here with a 3-8. And for Henry, 3-8 for him, the P4, he'll get the pass, I think, does he? Yes, he does, to 5. Back to Harry Howell here at the point at 19-12, final minute of the second. Howell here, 2-4. And no, that's going to go to 3 left defenseman, Elmer Fosco, 1936, Fosco 4-5. And play stoppage here. So final 24 seconds here, we get a 5-9. And that draw is going to be won by Boston here. New York just can't... if it weren't for bad luck, they wouldn't have any at all. It's going to be a 5 here. That's going to be a shot for Westfall. Like I was saying, 4-6 in the shot, not in range. To Glenn Hall, we look. And 4-6, he's going to freeze it, and that will end too. I'd just like to point out that by my time, unless I advanced a couple minutes there and was unaware, or maybe I left the camera paused too long and played a couple minutes with a pause, I don't think so. But that was a 14-minute period basically, and that's even with me talking. So, especially in a period where little happens, I mean, we just had the one goal scored, and I can't remember if there were any penalties, but one, I don't think that there were any. You can get through hockey bones pretty quickly. You know, how long the game lasts depends on what happens in the game. And the games, like in real hockey, they come in all forms, shapes, and sizes. And it's going to be Gilles Tremblay here, 24 seconds into period three. Tremblay here with a 2-8, New York down by 2. Tremblay with an 11, even at a 10. That's going to be a shot on goal for him. And Tremblay here with a 4-10, though it's not a great one. Maybe his shooting hand's been compromised. We get a 6-5. That is right wing here, Ed Westfall. Boston starting with their third line here in the third period. It's going to be a 4-10 for Westfall. Don't take a penalty. 4-10 is he okay? Let's see. Can New York intimidate? No, they can't. So unless a blue 1 is rolled and a blue 5 is rolled, so they're okay. So play stoppage here, 6-6 on the draw means a visitor right wing here, Westfall again, a minute 12 and 5-6 here for Westfall is going to be a penalty. What did I just say about don't take one? Anyway, so Westfall here probably just going to be a 2-minute minor and no misconduct there. So Westfall, that's going to be blown down. So Rangers without ace penalty killer Westfall will look to Val Fontaine actually is going to finally get in this game to start things off. And the face-off here, we get a 2-8. That's to center, so I'm going to give it to Rattel here, minute 36. Call it a homebrew. It's going to be a 1-9 there for Jean Rattel with the D5. That's not going to get through. That's going to go to 4. Right defenseman there, Bob Bond here to the 2-minute mark, and then I should look to change them shortly here. It's going to be Bond here with a 4-7. Shot with a rebound, even shorthanded there with a 2-6, the initial, and that's going to go back to, I guess the acting right wing in this case would be Fontaine. So the Rangers in a position where they have to clear and they can't. So Fontaine here with a follow-up at 2 minutes in the 3-9. Definitely not in his range to Hall. We look, Hall might just look to freeze. And did I call that or did I call it? So that will also give me a chance here. I guess it was wishful thinking to change. And you know what, actually, let's get Dornhofer. And we'll exclude Orr, obviously. We'll get Van Imp and Ted Green out there. And I should try to remember, actually. I think it was, oh goodness. Was it 48 that he took the penalty? I want to say that it was. Or was it a minute 12? I think it was 48. I hope I'm not screwing New York out of 24 seconds of power play time. But I'm pretty sure it was 48. Sorry about that. Anyway, it's... yes, I'd like who I have on now, Leo Boyven. And 2 minutes, so they should change also. So we get a face-off. We get a 3-10 on that face-off, and it goes to left wing. Let's see here. That will go to Camille Henry here, 2:24 for Henry. And Henry here with a 5-9. And that is another play stoppage, actually. So another face-off. We get a 5-11 on this one. That is going to be, and again, I'm just going to give it to Goyette here. That vacant position here, final 24 seconds of the power play, 3-11 for Goyette. And that's definitely a shot on goal here in the power play for Goyette, but it's a 6-5. He fans on it. And there's no rebound or anything like that. 6-3 there for Favel. That will go back to Terry Harper. And probably Boston will allow a change there since it's well, actually, we don't know that it's in New York's end, but whatever, it's tabletop hockey. And what do you do here? I guess let's go third on second. So Harper here at 3:12 here with a 4-6. And 4-6-4 turned over left defenseman there. Van Imp here 3:36, 6:12. And 4 turned over again there. That goes back to Harper actually. So Carousel 1-5 here. That's going to be a play stoppage. So appropriately we'll get another line change here. 2-0 Boston. Different kind of game here at MSG. Remember Boston in week 10 they lost here at MSG. I think I'll leave the second line out there a little more. I feel like they probably haven't had as much ice time in this game. And we'll put New York's top line out there to try to counteract. And let's see here. So we have a 5-12 here off the face-off. So 2 home center, no cancels. Rattel here, 4:24 here with a 4-7. And 4-7 here for Rattel. Shot with a possible rebound. The initial shot, 2-10. 2-11, that is just in his range to Favel. We look here, and we got to take the one rebound. The 3-9, though, for Favel. And Jean Rattel has scored and made this a 1-goal game. Rattel here, just over 4 minutes into period 3, has made things a little more interesting, certainly much tighter. It's going to be a 2-8 here. That's going to be 2. Actually, I'll take that for the time. Try to establish something like a routine. So at 4:04, Rattel. And 3-11, that's going to be a pair of assists anyway, much the same, 4-10 on those assists. So it's Rattel from Connolly and Nilsson at 4:04. So I think New York's going to lean a little more heavily on them. Boston, I don't know, it's a 1-goal game now, so Let's do this. And yeah, Sanderson was pretty dominant there before. Okay. So 5-4 here in the face-off to left defenseman. That's won by Boston here. Elmer Vosco at 4:48 with a 1-5. And let's play stoppage. Face-off here 5-3 this time. Home right defenseman Jim Nelson 5-12. And that's a 6-7 for Nelson. 6-7 for Nelson. Shot with a possible rebound here 4-2. Looking to the 4. That goes back to right wing Connolly here. They're looking to clear on a 9 though. And that's not going to happen. So Connolly again here. Connolly again. He got close in the last period, but 5-4 he won't this time. So Favela, we look here 2-7 this time Favela, but New York will maintain it. So 5:36 here, Harry Howell 6-11, and Howell D5. No, that's unable to get through. That goes to Bob Bond here to the 6-minute mark. We go here with the 112 for Bond. H2 punted 2-4 left wing here, and Tremblay will tread water on ice. And we'll get it to, I like you got to get the 79 out there at some point, right? I feel like it's 6 minutes into the period. You can't, they're probably contractually obligated at this point. Kurtenbach, I didn't erase, and I'll get it later. So it's going to be a 6-12 here for Tremblay this time. D6, oh, he splits and shoots. Okay, Tremblay with a 1-9, hold on now. To Doug Favela, we look here with a 1-11, and we have a tie game all of a sudden. Tremblay heading off ice, and they were trying to change. I guess we could interpret that as a bad change, and it was underestimated that Tremblay would go in, and maybe they were looking for someone else to shoot. Now, probably what I'm going to do is game this and look to some line 2 forwards here for potential assists. So 2-5 time of Tremblay's goal. We're looking at 20 seconds. So 20 seconds, that is... 20 seconds. So that's at 6:20 to 2:16 after the initial goal. So 2 goals there in 2 minutes and 16 seconds. And it's going to be unassisted. So actually, the whole narrative of the bad line change and everything, Tremblay grabs a hold of a loose puck and just underestimated by everyone, maybe even Favela included. They didn't think he was seriously gonna. And then he got serious about it. So we have it a 2-all game here as a result. And whole new ball game now. We get a 6-6 here, and that goes to right wing here. Ken Hodge, a 7-8-9 now. They mean business. 1-6 for Hodge. Shot at home, which he isn't. That's the 3 left wing. Camille Henry, 7-12. We get a 2-8 here for Camille Henry. 3, that's punted. 2-4 center. Esposito here at 7:36 with the 3-8 now. This might not be a good matchup actually against Boston 7-8-9 because Esposito with the auto shot and the 1-6. Here we go. As if on command, can Glenn Hall make the huge, and he makes a huge save down the column surrounded by goals. He gets it to Leo Boyven. Good rebound control and everything here. 8 minutes in now. Leo Boyven here with the 2-9. And PF3, that's going to be intercepted though, and a shot on goal. They're not in the clear yet. Esposito again at 8 minutes, and again with another 1-6. What I said about on command. Again, Hall make another huge save. The answer is no. It's just too much. Boston almost seemingly at will here. Esposito has made this a 3-2 hockey game. And let's see the time of the goal. The Rangers almost survived it, but with the 6-2 there, the 6-2, so at 8 minutes exactly, that even kind of fits into things here. So tail ends of shifts really coming back to bite here. It's going to be Esposito looking to the 3-4. I might have to actually look at Tremblay's was unassisted, right? I don't have to look at the second line. Anyway, just thinking back there before thinking forward. So middle high here. High is Busick, another point for him. And middle is Green. Espo from Green and Busick at 8 minutes exactly. And let's get a line change. If you're New York, I don't know what the heck you do. Do you do a timeout? This line's got to come out here at some point. I think Boston will counteract with their third just for a different matchup. And we'll get the defense out here as well. Here in game 2. If I'm rolling on the extra players less in this game, and maybe whatever, we're deeper in the playoffs, let's just say deeper into the series. So it's going to be Sutherland unless there's a cancel. No, because it's doubles. So 8:24 here for Sutherland, 4-4. And no, that goes to 5 left defenseman Vosco at 8:48. I'll keep that red 5. 8:48 here, 4-6 for Vosco. That's turned over anyway to number 5-2, Jim Nelson there. And with the dice and this laminated paper, humidity has become a factor. It's going to be a 2-6 there for Nelson. And a P5, he should be able to complete that even against Boston. Yes, so that's across to Howell here at 9:36, 3-3 for Howell. That's going to be a shot for Howell. and 3-7 on the shot to Favel to the handle. And Favel here, we get a 4-5 for him. So left defenseman here, Vosco with it to the 10-minute mark. We go here 3-6 for Vosco, and back to right wing there, Leon Rushford. And I guess we're just going to get a change here. 10 minutes to go, but this is a 1-goal game. And 11 of them were scored in game 1, so feel like it's been a while for Boston's second. I might try to roll here on Fontaine and Dornhofer occasionally. Maybe that's where I take liberty and do it. Maybe New York counteracts with their second just after a rush for it, roll to 10-24 rush for with the 6-8, and that's a shot automatically. So Rushford here, the shot. It's a 1-3. That's going to be blocked, though, to the 5. That's going to go to Ted Green here. So another groan here at MSG as Rushford heads off, and remnants of his stick remain on the ice. But here at 10:48 with a 4-11, Ted Green H9 over to Camille Henry here to 11-12. Henry here 3-10 this time, and D5. That's not going to do it. So to center, Ray Cullen 11:36, Cullen 6-10, and that's a shot for Cullen. Cullen here 4-5 on the shot, not through, at least not in range. 4-6 here, the follow-up for Hall, who will hold on. Face off in the Rangers end, 3-10. And left wing here, home, no cancels. Henry here with it to 12 minutes here with 2-4. For Henry, it's going to be a play stoppage anyway, so. Out to take the draw, we got New York's first line against Boston's third. That was a face-off in the neutral zone as well. 6-8, that goes to visitor Bob Dillabaugh here, 12-24. Dillabaugh here, 1-7. And shot with a possible rebound. The initial shot, that's a 5-2. That's a 1 that will go back to right wing Ed Westfall. And so trying to clear, they do clear here with a 1-9. And yeah, that's to the red 5. That's going to go to right wing there. Connolly at 12:48. Connolly 2-3, and Connolly here P3. Does he get the pass off? Yeah, yes, he actually does. So for center here, Jean Rattel here 13-12. Rattel here 6-7. Rattel has a goal in this game here. Pass bonus to 3 is sought, not met, and to Dillabaugh here at 13:36 with the 4-7. And that will equate to, let's see, they don't have pass bonus either, though. That's going to bounce back to Nilsson here, 14 minutes, 2-7 for Nilsson. And PF2, that's, oh, wow, they don't have 2 forecheckers either, though. So that will go across to Harry Howell, and they're going to get a change in. The Bruins as well. Probably Fontaine instead of Hodge. Again, 1-goal lead to protect Fontaine, more defensively sound, and he can play either wing. And Howell to 15-24. New York needs a goal, so, but still, Sutherland, Goyette, you can't really, yeah. Okay, anyway, let's roll for Howell here to 14-24. Howell with the 2-8. And at least we had a close game this time. Double checking here on the defense. 3-6-8. See, that was because Fontaine, that's going to make the difference. Howell can't get a shot through. So that is going to go to Fontaine here at 14:48 with a 4-12 there for Fontaine. And the D3. So, and by the way, I thought if I did this, it might cancel the shadow, but then there's too much of a glare there. So, yeah, that does cancel the shadow, but make an adjustment here late in the game. All right. How's that? Let's try that, actually. You know what? Maybe I should be playing like that. There we go. All right, so the lights come on here at MSG, and Fontaine, I guess, 4-12. I was taking his role, D3. That's going to be turned over to 2 here. And, Howell is off the ice now, so that's going to be Boyven's role here at 15-12, 5-7 for Leo Boyven. If I didn't mention it off the top, and I don't think I did, I am punk rock. Meaning that I'm fast, I'm fun, I'm loud, and occasionally a bit sloppy and, with some mistakes. So that's just how I play. I wouldn't have it any other way. And Boyven here with a shot and a possible rebound. So 3-12 there in the initial shot. We re-roll that red 6. That goes back to Terry Harper. But Boston can clear easily here. That will go to Ted Green here, 15-36. Green here with a 5-6. And the P4 here. The P4 is, and also too, I can even adjust the color of that light. How's that? Does that just show my shadow again? Yes, it kind of does, doesn't it? Okay, maybe that one's a little, no, that one's even like worse than the, all right. So anyway, that's a bit of a shadow canceler, I think. So where was I? I think I was to Ted Green, and I could be careful about that. Wow, okay. We're just going to give the puck to, we're just play stoppage is what we're going to do, and we're going to say face off. So it's going to be a 4-9 here. And that's going to go to left defenseman. Sorry about that. I have Van Impe here up to 16 minutes, just after mentioning that I make mistakes and then I go and make one. That's a P4. That's probably going to be a pass. That's going to get across to right defenseman Ted Green. Plus, you can't feel how hot and humid it is here right now. So Ted Green will tread water with it. Here's the cards and the plastic all start to stick together a little bit here. I know that's not what you needed to know. Anyway, they've got I don't know, the Rangers, they can't time out here. So we'll get... now we might have to save that line for later. So Green here to 16-24 here, 3-7 for Green. And that is going to be shot with a possible rebound. The initial shot here with the 4-3. And that's going to be blocked. Actually, no, it's going to be screened, but 3-3 still not in range. Bounces back to McKenzie. That's not cleared. So McKenzie here, Pye with the follow-up. And 6-5, not a great shot here. 3-4, that is left defenseman, actually, Leo Boivin here. To 1648 Boivin. And even if the same defense were on, I'm going to double shift them here because I want to get the top unit out there for the final two. So Boivin here with the 6-5 is going to be a play stoppage though. Face off here with the 5-7. And that's right defenseman here. Visitor Ted Green, 17-12, 5-2 for Green. PF3, they can't knock that down. That's going to go to center here. Ray Cullen, 17-36. Cullen here with a 4-5 as Glenn Hall gets antsy. Rangers down by 1 here. They can't go down by 2 in the series, but Cullen's got a shot on goal, so Hall's going to stay in for that. Cullen 2-4, where he only needs a 2-7 or under. Glenn Hall, we look here with a 4-7. That's a big save. He's going to freeze it. And at 17:36, I think you got to leave him in, though, at least for 24 more seconds. So we get a face-off. We get a 3-11 on the draw. That will be won by home. That will go to center Bill Sutherland here to the 18-minute mark. Now Sutherland here with the 3-11. And Sutherland with the 3-11 has taken a penalty. He's taken a penalty. Holy smoke. Holy smoke. Public enemy number 1 in New York. 6-2, so it's not delayed. There's no misconduct. I've been merciless when it comes to this. So the Rangers, I mean, they need a goal. So... short-handed, though, and Sutherland is a 2-12 short-handed. He's their best short-handed guy. Timeout for the Rangers, obviously. Okay, Tremblay and Kurtenbach, Howell and Nelson, and let's see what we get here. Short-handed 5-7. That is going to be right defenseman here, Bob Bond. Bond here at 18-24 here with the 5-9, and that's going to be a play stoppage here. Another face-off here with the 4-9. That goes to left defenseman. Elmer Vosco, Boston, maybe Orr. I'm going to roll an Orr's card here, 3-6. And 3-6 is a D7 for Orr. That's going to be a shot on goal here at 18:48. On the power play where Orr is a 1-10. So this could really sink. This could really sink the Rangers here, 3-7 on Glenn. And you know what? Bobby Orr has done it. He hasn't had much ice time this game. He just scored a goal on the power play. Did Bobby Orr here. Sorry again that at this hour I can't really amp it up, but... Bobby Orr here has scored on the power play. Time of the goal here, 6-5. 6-5 here, 18. So that's going to be at 18:42. And I'm going to say Orr from Bon and Fontaine and at 18:42. And okay, so the lineup, and I think Boston now they have a 2-goal lead. They're just going to go back to, this here. They can add injury to insult late. I shouldn't say that, actually. Don't want that to happen too much, but minute 12, so the Rangers are just going to, even if they lose the face-off, whatever, they're losing the game anyway. And I'm merciless when it comes to penalties. Late in the regular season, I was doing that as well. It cost Chicago in a game against Montreal, so I thought, well, at least I have to be consistent and keep going with it. So that was a really dull game, too, between Chicago and Montreal. I just wanted something to happen for either team. Face-off here, and Goyette, Connolly, Boivin, Jill Tremblay, Jean Rattel, and Floyd Smith. So face-off here, we get a 5-7, and that's going to be visitor right defenseman Ted Green. So up to 19-12, Ted Green goes here with a 5-9, and 5-9 for Ted Green. We're looking here, that's going to be a pass 1, and look at this. All of these guys, none of them can intimidate. So Green... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it wouldn't matter even playing 5-6. Green is going to, maybe I'll double check, but not right now. 1936, here we go, and it's going to be a 5-6 there for Van Impe. Just comes up so rarely. And that will be turned over, however. That's going to go to right wing here, Floyd Smith. So Smith trying to make something happen here. I might allow one more roll generously after this one. It's going to be a 9 here with a 7, so double checking. So Smith here will get the shot. Smith here with a shot, and that's a 2-7, so that is going to be in range. We looked at Favel, and Favel here with a 3-8. Favel has made yet another big save, and you know what? That's game. So anyway, there you have it. Just under 55 minutes, just over 54. I did pause a few times to switch things up. I think I'll start doing that even more and more as things progress. But yeah, that's game. It's a 2-0 lead here for Boston in the series. New York made it much closer this time at MSG, but now they're tasked with having to try to stave off elimination playing at Boston Garden for Game 3. All right. Good night. Bye for now.